adjustment. Ian Jupp was talking about adjustment in length, where McGrath adjusted his yesterday. Same applies to a spin bowler. You might have someone who's playing you off the back foot more than normal.
He's really gone for that one. There's a chance in the outfield. Oh, and what a very good catch. That's a terrific catch there. Glenn McGrath, he is a good outfielder, but he had to go a long way to get there. But the really good part of the work was when he dived and still hung on to the ball.
That is brilliant. It's a real blow to England. Vaughan lofted it, thought he got away with it. Well, it was such a stretch that his hands had to separate. A wonderful catch, one of the great outfield catches you'll ever see, and it's put Australia in with an even better chance of winning the match.
It's 5 for 114.
Houston, we're in position up here.
You don't get that too often. A fieldsman getting a rousing ovation as he returns to his position. Quite often Glenn McGrath would have had that reception at a cricket ground, but it would have been after a magnificent over and bowling well. But this time it was for taking a brilliant catch. Craig White is at the non-striker's end, batsman having crossed, while Glenn McGrath made ground and then took a brilliant diving catch. That was the first time that Shane Warne had come over the wicket to Vaughan. It had induced a more aggressive approach from the batsman. He's now round the wicket to Alex Stewart.
Oh, yes, Warnie.
Michael Vaughan has played this shot a couple of times to Shane Warne, but he only plays it when he's over the wicket. Just got a little bit of top edge. McGrath did brilliantly. Hit the left hand and then bounced into the right hand. So Michael Vaughan might consider himself a little unlucky. Glenn McGrath would claim that as his best ever.
Oh.
No ball called there.
One of the great catches. Left hand, right hand, rolls his wrist so that the back of his hand's on the ground.
Glenn McGrath, not just a good bowler, but a very good outfielder as well, as he showed with this effort.
A lot of ground to make up. It is a fabulous effort. No wonder he's done 3 laps of honour.
It was very good judgment by Glenn McGrath. He realised immediately that he had a lot of ground to make and had to get on his bike, so he was quick to get going. But that's a tremendous effort for the dive. I mean, the dive was one thing, but then to still hang on to the ball when you're at full stretch. No wonder he's excited. It's not all his own work. He got plenty of encouragement.
Oh, pitch! Get that pitch!
Well, there was a lovely little touch there, because after the initial shout, there was complete silence from those two, Warne and the fielder. And they just waited and hoped and waited, and he did it.
I think Pidge is his nickname, Pigeon, but I think the get there Pidge came from the keeper, Adam Gilchrist. So there's encouragement from all quarters.
Yes, it's the clinging on
Get that pitch!
with the right hand that's so extraordinary, because it's hit the left hand and bounced into his right. It must have been sheer instinct that he closed his fingers around it with his right hand.
It's 5 for 115.
So that's a shot he's just going to have to watch a little bit. Then this one. Now then, watch this. This is just unbelievable. Glenn McGrath diving full length. I want to have another look at that. I just can't believe that. I think his eyes were closed when he caught that. Let's and look at this. He's looking up towards the heavens. Yes. Now let's have a look. This is what I want to see. I want to see whether it does go straight into. His two hands were there. Comes in. Now just watch him dive here. We'll try and slow this right down so we can see which hand it goes into. Well, it went into the left and then into the right, and he managed to hang on to it, and he got up as if to say, well, why are you surprised?
Well, you never see a better catch than that. He's a great athlete. He's a wonderful fast bowler. He's good on the ground. He's got a strong throwing arm, but for Shane Warne, it was just reward for some wonderful bowling. Just I think it played pretty well for his 41. Goes to sweep, bit of a top edge. McGrath comes a long, long way. You're talking 20 minutes. That's a hell of a catch. That's a ripper. And that's the way the Australians do it. When you're under pressure, they keep you down.
This is commitment, but there's a touch of luck in this. It goes out of the left hand into the right hand. So while it's a fantastic effort, great dive there, there's an element of luck in that ball.
Well, I don't think so. I think he had his hands close enough together to get the reward he did. That man on screen made a magnificent 177. He backed it up with 41. He's had a good match, but McGrath, and the delight of Warne and all the Australian team, you won't see a better catch than that. Had to run 20 or 30 metres, dived,